People hate music. Okay, say you got an artist, we're gonna call him a Gusto. You got MC Gusto over here. Okay, MC Gusto just came out last month. He got a hit record. MC Gusto doesn't like the generation music before him. Okay, the generation who was putting music down right before MC Gusto, he don't like their music. Their music old and is out of date. So he not messing with the generation before him music. Okay. Then you have a generation that's coming up right up under MC Gusto. He's not gonna like their music neither. Man, these motherfuckers up under me making this shit is garbage. They whack, they trash, they boo-boo. They don't know what they doing. You see that stupid ass cycle of music? That's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. That is a stupid cycle of music. Today's artists don't want to pay homage to yesterday's artists, and tomorrow's artists don't want to pay homage to today's artists. Hey man, I'm going back and I'm listening to everything old. I don't hardly listen to new shit now. I'm not knocking nobody that's coming out now, anything like that, but it's something about the old music that makes me or attracts me to the oldness. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going back, digging in the crates, and listening to some old records. Listening to old records. A lot of you guys are sampling these old records. You know what I'm saying? You got to be humble, man, and you got to pay homage. You got to pay homage, especially if you're an artist. Now, if you are the audience, that's totally different. You do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you the audience. You the one who dictates who is who and what is what. So the audience is exempt from that shit. But if you an artist, man, you cannot go about your life and not pay homage to the motherfuckers before you. You know what I'm saying? You have to do that. You have to pay homage to the motherfuckers before you. And you have to be open to the motherfuckers that come after you. You cannot shun the motherfuckers after you like they second class beings or some shit, man. You know? And that's where all the disconnect is with all of the music and the generations. You know? Music is a universal language, but it seems to be a disconnect with different age groups. You know? It's a disconnect, and that's not good, because music is music. And another thing that pisses me off, how the fuck can you have an age limit on music? You can't have no fucking age limit on music. That shit is stupid. Music is timeless. If music is timeless, how can it have an age on the shit? You can't have age on something that's fucking timeless. It's timeless. It doesn't have an age. Motherfucker, if you good, you good. That's just it. If you good, you good. Motherfuckers be like, man, if you 30 years old, you need to quit rapping. If you still good at 30, why would you quit? Why would you quit doing anything that you're good at? I wouldn't stop doing shit that I'm good at just because a motherfucker trying to put a stereotype on that shit, telling you what you can and can't do. Who the fuck is you? I do what the fuck I want to do. Nigga, I'm good at this shit. I ain't talking about me anyway. I'm just saying in general, you know. Yeah, man. But back to that music. It don't need to be a disconnect with music. If you disconnected and you don't mess with the generation before you, you have to check yourself. Say, hey, man, I'm tripping. Let me see what the hell these motherfuckers did before me. Because ain't nothing new under the sun. Nobody is reinventing the wheel out here. You know what I'm saying? We rolling on these 4 flats. We rolling on these hoes. And nobody is finna come and reinvent that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pay homage, man, and see what everybody else did before you, so you can grasp and see what the magic is about what they did. Because it's something magical with the music. It ain't just, you know, raps, beats, and performing and getting money. It's not about that. It's not about that. You know, it is magic in that studio, man. It's magic. It's magic in there. When you have chemistry and you working together and that shit come together like it's supposed to, organically, That's magic. That's magic. Who has a magic chemistry in hip hop? We're gonna go with one from 90. I forget when this shit dropped, but we're gonna go from the 90s. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. You know how good Snoop Dogg sound rapping on the Chronic, and how good he sound rapping on Doggy Style? That's because he got that chemistry with Dr. Dre and the other guys who was in there producing beats and, you know, coming up with those ideas. That collective of people had chemistry, and it came across on the records. That's why the Chronic is still revered as one of the greatest hip-hop albums. One of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? So how could you be arrogant and not go back and pay homage and listen to what they did then? That shit is old. I ain't fucking with that old shit. Nah, you got the wrong train of thought. That's the wrong way to think. Ain't nothing old out here. You know what I'm saying? Everything is getting recycled. Everything is getting recycled. Nothing is new under the sun. It's all getting recycled. So you cannot say that you don't like the generation before used music, or you don't like the generation after used music. It's different from what you did, because, you know, change is the number one rule in the universe. Everything is gonna change, but it stays the same. Everything changes, but it stays the same. So yeah, I'm advocating for a bridge to be built between all the different age groups, and let's unify on good music. You know what I'm saying? Your old ass like good music, my young ass like good music. Let's build a bridge.